This is a last minute decision. I couldn't miss out on the sunshine. So I hope many of you get to either be outside or sit by a window where you can see the sun, feel the sun. Let's just start with a few deep breaths, kind of letting yourself land in the here and now. You can and want to, you can make a sound on the exhale, a sigh, or just any sound you want. Breathe into your belly. A soft belly. Good. So we're just going to start with a little bit of movement. So if you can, stand up and start to shake a little bit. Whatever body parts feel like they need shaking, bending the knees, shaking the hands, not necessarily following what I'm doing, but following what your body wants today. Maybe your body wants the shoulders to be rolled. Maybe your body doesn't want to bounce. So listen to that. Many of you have heard me say this many, many times, but I'll say it again for people that are new. Everything I say is just an invitation. Ultimately, you have your own inner guide, inner meditation teacher, inner healer, and that voice, that inner knowing always trumps anything that I say or invite. And frankly, I would welcome that voice trumps anything anybody says. So maybe your body feels like doing just some gentle stretches. Maybe some gentle neck rolls. And seeing if you can, as you move, however you're moving, if you can tune into your breath at the same time. If you can have a soft belly. Noticing the air expanding the belly with every in-breath. And with the out-breath, the letting go naturally happens. And then just doing a few, a little bit of energy clearing, Again, something we've done many times before. As we breathe in, arms rise to whatever level is comfortable for you. Doesn't have to go all the way up. And as you breathe out, hands come down in front of the body, imagining that the hands are scanning the body. And that you can just release anything that's stuck in the body or not yours. And when you shake your hands, can imagine that this is just going into the ground. And you don't have to believe anything. It's just an invitation. You're gathering as you breathe in, gathering this sunlight, gathering love, gathering whatever you're needing right now. And as you breathe out, both what you're needing is entering the body, and any energy that you're ready to let go of is just naturally flowing downward through the feet, and then you shake it out of the hands. So let's do 3 of those together. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in light, breathing in the sun. And once you're done with those 3, imagining a bubble of protective light, whatever color, might be shimmery. You're just using your imagination to imagine this uh, egg around you, encompassing you, and it's full of your own essence. It's full of your own light, protective and nourishing and healing. And you breathe it in, and as you breathe out, it transfuses and moves to all the cells of your body, filling and activating them with your own essence, your own light. And then coming to just below the navel center with one hand over the top of the other, bending the knees and feeling your own groundedness, feeling your center, feeling your feet, breathing. And then coming to whatever position your body wants to meditate in today. And again, there's no right or wrong. Just finding your seat or a chair, lying down if that's what your body needs today, getting cozy, getting warm. And if it feels good to you today, closing your eyes. If it feels better to have the eyes open, you can just allow them to be soft. Gaze is downward. Eyes are partially open. That's what's comfortable today. And noticing your spine, if you're sitting or standing, and imagining that there's a string just pulling up from the crown. So, not the center, but just a little bit back, crown of the head. And the chin is tucked, just slightly tucked, so that the back of the neck is long. So if you're sitting, you're upright, but not rigid, with a relaxed uprightness. Just begin by more fully noticing your breath. Noticing the nuances of your breath. Is it shallow or deep, fast or slow? Seeing if you could follow it all the way from the tip of your nose down the back of your throat as it fills the belly first and moves up into the mid chest and then fills the upper lungs. So we're filling the belly first with air and following a complete out breath as the belly contracts. The air moves up and out. And then beginning to do a body scan. So if you want to come back to the breath as an anchor, you can. And just taking a moment now to notice your feet and see if you can imagine the breath traveling. Again, this is all in imagination land. Imagine the breath traveling to your feet, noticing sensation in the feet, noticing the toes, bottoms of the feet, tops of the feet. And then with the next out breath, just imagining the feet receiving the nourishment of the oxygen that you're breathing into them, healing and nourishing each cell. And as you breathe out, imagining if there's any tension or holding or stuckness in the feet, and it can just soften. And if it wants to release, it can. Moving your awareness up into the calves and the fronts of the lower legs, the knees, breathing into this area of your body, noticing any sensations or pressure, temperature, just bringing awareness. And as you breathe out the next time, imagining that this part of your body can soften a little bit if it wants to, inviting the lower legs to just be, maybe a little bit heavier, maybe melt a little bit more into the gravity, into the earth. Continuing to breathe deeply into the belly. And then moving your awareness up to the thighs, the fronts and the backs, the hamstrings, the bones inside, muscles. And breathing into this part of your body and imagining that you can bring oxygen, nourishment, light, sunshine. And it's infusing every cell with your own essence, with your own goodness. And as you breathe out, imagining anything you're ready to let go of that's being held in the thighs, or any tension, just inviting that to release, inviting it to let go, and knowing that there may be things that the body is not ready to let go of yet. And so we don't need to fight it, just an invitation. Moving your awareness up into the buttocks and the pelvis and the genitals. And just noticing what's here, noticing if there's resistance, letting that be here. And imagining that by breathing into this space, breathing into the pelvis, that you can allow healing and nourishment and oxygen into every cell of this area of your body, both physically and energetically, giving anything that might be held here a little more space with the breath. And also feeling, especially if you're sitting, the sits bones, the part of your butt that's contacting the chair cushion. Just noticing the pressure, what that feels like. Deep belly breath, breathing into the pelvis. And on the out breath, each time inviting this area where we can often unconsciously do a lot of clenching and holding. See if you can just invite this area of your body, just gently, inwardly whispering, soften. I invite you to soften. Invite you to release. And again, really trusting the wisdom of the body. There may be areas of holding or tension that are not ready to be released. And trusting that. Doing this several more times, breathing into this area, breathing out, maybe even imagining whatever is ready to be let go, just draining out of this part of your body. You might even imagine from the spine, the root going downward, connecting you to the Mama Earth. And as you breathe out anything that you'd rather not carry anymore can be released down into the earth through your root. Released and taken up by the earth, used for assistance, letting the earth support us. Moving your awareness up now into the mid, so the low back and the low belly, all the way up to the belly button. So really this band around your middle, the organs inside of there, intestines, maybe really tuning into the back body too. We neglect the back body and breathing into this band that encompasses your belly, your low back, breathing in nourishment, breathing in light. And then allowing this part of the body to release whatever is unneeded. Through the out breath, down through the root. Moving up to the area above the belly, the low lungs, all the organs, rib cage, and around to the back, the mid back, the upper back, chest, the heart, whole part of your upper thorax. Breathing into this large area in the front, and imagining breathing into the back body. And then imagine breathing into the core, the center, the center, and all the heart and lungs, diaphragm, everything around the center. Breathing into the center, breathing in light, imagining that your breath carries your essence, carries your true nature. And as you breathe in, paying attention to it, you're just bathing yourself in your own light, your own goodness, your own oneness with everything. Inviting whatever is here to be here. You don't have to get rid of anything. The letting go part is not a pushing away. It's like you're opening your hands, and whatever wants to be blown away by the wind, carried, just gets carried away, and whatever needs to stay, stays. There's no pushing or forcing away of any sensations or emotions. We're breathing into the body as it is, with all of its sensations, with all of its felt senses or emotions, just letting it be as it is. Right now, we're doing that in the area of the heart and the lungs, the chest, the back. As you breathe out, imagining that this area can soften if it wants to. And if it's helpful to imagine anything that's ready to be released is just traveling down through the spine, down, down, down into the root, down into the earth, taken up by the mama. Letting gravity hold you. Letting the pull of gravity soften the muscles that are ready to be released. And moving your awareness to the shoulders and the arms. Breathing into these areas. Shoulders, seeing what's here, and often carry a lot of weight or burden. Attention. And always the invitation is if you want to place a hand on any part of your body to add comfort or nurturing, please do that. Or you can simply direct the breath into that part of the body, into the shoulders in this case, into the arms and the hands. As we're breathing in, just noticing sensation, noticing what's being held there, or just sensation on the skin. And then with the next out breath, imagining for a moment that there could be a releasing, a softening, a letting go of whatever you're ready to lay down that might be held in the shoulders and the arms and hands. And imagining it traveling down the spine, down, all the way down into the root, your body, where the root enters the ground. And releasing whatever is unneeded anymore. But also, again, not forcing. Deep belly breaths. Moving your awareness now into the neck, front of the neck, the back of the neck, throat, windpipe, esophagus, in your neck, everything in there. And breathing into that area of the body. Breathing out. Breathing in light. Breathing in your essence into all those cells. And then breathing out and imagining softening or letting go, a release down through the spine and into the earth. Now noticing and witnessing your jaw, your mouth. Bring your awareness to that part of the body. Just noticing what that feels like right now. Is there a clenching? Is there a holding? Is it relaxed? What's the inside of your mouth like? What's your tongue like? Breathing into that area of your face, noticing how it is, and then really inviting the mouth and the jaw with each out breath. If it's ready to soften, just allowing the jaw to drop, the mouth to soften. You can imagine, if you wish, that pent up energy traveling down the spine and out through the root into the earth. Or you can just whisper inwardly the word soften to this part of your face. Move your awareness now up to your eyes. Notice if it feels like the eyes are leaning forward, or that it feels like there's strain or ache, all the muscles around the eyes. Just really breathing into the eyes, imagining the breath being infused into the eyes. And then breathing out and imagining that the eyes can just soften back into their sockets. Imagine the muscles around the eyes softening. Breathing out and releasing any strain or tension in and around the eyes. And then imagining moving your awareness to the point right between your eyebrows, the third eye, energy center. Just imagining that you're staring at the sun. Or maybe you have your eyes closed and you're looking at the sun. And imagine that you can breathe that light right into that point between your eyes, in your eyebrows, third eye. Imagine as you breathe in sunlight into your third eye. You take it up into your body, into your heart. And as you breathe out, it diffuses, it moves. That sunlight moves throughout your entire body, lighting up, activating every cell in the body with light. You're breathing it in through the third eye. As you breathe out, it moves and travels everywhere in the body. Moving your awareness now up to the top of your head, the crown of your head. And again, imagining that you can breathe in sunlight into the crown. As you breathe it in, it travels down the central axis of your body right into your heart. And as you breathe out, it travels throughout the body and down through the legs, down through the central axis, the spine, and down into the earth. You're breathing light in through the crown. You could say you're breathing in light, you're breathing in peace, nourishment, love, God, whatever aligns with you right now. You're imagining breathing that in through your crown, into the heart, and breathing out, it moves downwards throughout the entire body, filling it with nourishment. And then it travels down the central axis, connecting you down into the earth. So you are this energy channel from above and from below, connected above and below, connected to spirit and connected to earth. And whenever you are disconnected during your day, this is something I do again and again throughout the day is I just feel the top of my head. I imagine sunlight over my head. I imagine breathing it in to my heart, into the spine, through to my heart, and then I breathe it out down through the spine. And I imagine a tail growing out of the bottom of my spine, a root, and the root goes right into the ground. And I do this several times where I'll imagine that energy moving from above down to below. And you can reverse it as well and breathe up from the earth. But you can use this as a way to recognize that, like, really, truly, you are this channel of energy and you are connected to the above and to the below, to the heavens and to the earth. Some may believe spirit, soul, grounded in the body, grounded in the earth. With that, I invite you to join me if you can in 3 ohms. And the point is to feel the vibration of your voice in your body. So there's something very unique. Each one of us has this unique voice, this unique sound vibration And it's healing, it's nourishing to the body to feel its own vibration. And it's also very grounding and connecting. So it can be a tool you use. And we'll use the universal sound of Om. And it's really unimportant how it sounds. It's the point is to feel how that sound vibration is moving in your body and feel it from the inside. So whenever you're ready, we're breathing in, and then on the out breath, we'll do the first Om, and we'll do that 3 times. Breathing in. Om. 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 May the fruits of our practice today spread outwards in all directions and help us suffering all beings everywhere. Thank you for co-creating this vibration that we can now send out into the world through our imaginations, through our hearts, through our actions in the world. Thanks for being together.